We all love to smell good, right? Not only for ourselves, but also for the ladies, of course. I've got 7 amazing fragrances, 3 designer and 4 niche fragrances, all compliment getters, and the very last one, nobody seems to talk about it. So make sure to watch till the end. First on the list we have Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum. This is made by Quentin Biche, who is a master perfumer, and this is one of the best designer fragrances you can get actually. It's very underrated in my opinion. This is very versatile, amazing performance, it's very strong, it's very sweet, it's woody, but it has like a punch of coconut, so it's pretty heavy on the coconut, but in a very smooth way, not like sunscreen lotion coconut, but the coconut combined with the pineapple, combined with the iris, which makes it slightly powdery, and then combined with the woody notes and like sandalwood, it's very creamy. It has amber and ambergris, which makes it like ambery, and that gives it like some sexy animalic kind of feel, but it's not animalic at all, but that ambery kind of vibe that goes very well together with the other notes. And the tonka bean that gives off like a slight spiciness, more sweet vanilla kind of smell to it. A very beautiful blend. This is one of the best fragrances from Jean-Paul Gaultier ever made, in my opinion. And it's a major compliment getter. You can wear this all year around in any occasion. It's still very tropical, so I would say it's perfect for spring and summer, but it's strong enough for fall and winter. You can wear this to the office, date nights, massive compliment getter. It's a crowd pleaser, so, and women just love this. Like you see that I already used it a lot, especially in 2022, and it got me major compliments every time I was wearing it. Sometimes I was wearing this like 2-3 days in a row, and it just works. So check this one out. Next up we have Tom Ford Noir Extreme. This is just one of the most sexy fragrances you can get. It is listed as a day night fragrance, and that's because it's very sweet and edible and warm spicy at the same time. It smells like Christmas for some weird reason, but in a very unique way. It smells like the holidays, but that is because this has a very edible note, coffee, which is a dessert. So it smells like you smell irresistible with this. It's not very strong. It's pretty like on the weak side, especially for the price point. But I would say like I do like 25 sprays with this one, or I layer it with Bleu Intense from Fragrance Bois, or Ice Sweet Super and Broxton, that also works. But if you spray enough, this has a nice scent bubble around you. It's pretty intimate. It has a nice like small projection and a nice silage. It isn't that strong, but if you spray enough, this will last for about 6 to 8 hours. And you can enhance it with molecule 01 or molecule 02, or you can make that yourself. I will make a video about how you make Ambroxan or Ice with Super yourself in a bottle. It's pretty easy. Yeah, this is just super sexy. Like women love this. It's just very mass appealing, but it smells very unique. Nothing smells like this. Yeah, the Parfum version of this, but it's super unique. It's a very sexy blend. It has like cardamom, and it has the coffee note. It has vanilla, a creamy sandalwood. It's ambery. It has some floral aspects, but it's like mostly sweet and warm spicy. Very sexy. Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Get this or the Parfum version. Some of the people prefer this as a smell, but the Parfum version is like 90% the same, and it's a lot stronger as well. So check this one out, or the Parfum version, and thank me later because this is just, women love this. Next up we have Parfums de Marly Layton, one of my favorite fragrances ever made, as you might know by now. This is a very sweet and warm spicy apple vanilla fragrance with aromatic aspects from lavender, the warm spiciness from cardamom combined with sandalwood, which is creamy. It has gaiac wood, so that's a sort of oud. It has a, like, that gives it a kick. It's not really oudy, actually, to be honest, but it has that woody aspect. This is very masculine, very sexy. It smells a bit gourmandish, but it's different than a standard gourmand fragrance in my opinion. This is a very unique scent profile, one of the best fragrances ever made in my opinion, and women just cannot get enough of this. This is catnip for women. I get compliments like every time I wear it. I have an older batch which is super strong actually. It lasts for 14 plus hours on my skin. Great projection. It's actually a beast mode fragrance. But I heard that the newer batches are weaker. You can also get, I have it on the table there, Layton Exclusive, which is more dark and mysterious with oud and civet. It's not for everyone. It's not mass appealing. This is mass appealing in my opinion. But the Layton Exclusive, that's still, also the newer batches, that's still a beast mode fragrance. That is very strong. But Layton, this is just more crowd pleasing. This is super sexy. Women just love this, and it's a must-have fragrance in my opinion. So Parfums de Marly Layton, sample it or blind buy it. I would say sample it. It's pretty expensive, and thank me later. Next up we have Soma Parfums Oblivion. This is my own fragrance. I made this in collaboration with Soma Parfums, and yeah, of course, it's a crowd pleaser. It's very mass appealing, but it smells very niche at the same time. Amazing performance. Actually, this is my most worn fragrance. I said in a previous video that Triumph of Bacchus was, but I've worn this so many times during the test period. My girlfriend has worn it. It's very unisex actually, but this just works. At the final edit, this batch, we added ambroxan, which made it stronger, better projecting, slightly musky and ambery. And ambroxan, for some weird reason, it's catnip for women. Like, let's say Dior Sauvage, Eau de Toilette, it has ambroxan. Creed Aventus, ambroxan. Ambroxan is just a very mass appealing scent profile actually. I have ambroxan in a bottle, so I was testing it out. Like in the test period, I put ambroxan over this batch, over not this batch, but the previous batch. And I was like, okay, we have to add ambroxan. So it starts off fresh. It has rum, which is very slightly boozy, combined with lemon and bergamot, which is very fresh, with a zesty ginger note, and lavender, which makes it aromatic. So it has some vibes of Parfums de Marly Layton, but in the mid we have jasmine, cinnamon, and honey, but those are all very well blended. There's not a lot of cinnamon, there's not a lot of jasmine, there's not a lot of honey. It's just very smoothly blended in, and that gives a little bit of Naxos vibes as well, Surge of Naxos. And combined with the ginger and the vanilla in the base, it also have vibes from the most wanted parfum, Azaro. So if you mix those three together, Surge of Naxos, Layton, and the most wanted parfum, you add a slight piece of rum to it with a heavy dose of ambroxan, and you get this. It has the vanilla ambroxan tobacco base, but also the tobacco, we made it like very smooth. So it's very smooth blended in. So it's not too boozy, there's not too much tobacco, it's heavy on the vanilla. Massive compliment getter. I've tested it so many times and people were always asking, hey, what are you wearing? So it's a crowd pleaser, and it's also unique smelling at the same time, and with high performance, extrait de parfum, niche quality. So yeah, I'm very proud of the fragrance, and yeah, it's available at the Soma Parfums website, of course. ScentSplit has a few bottles, but it could be that it's already sold out. You can buy decants there, and you can buy full bottles there, but the Soma Parfums website ships worldwide. So Oblivion, it's already like getting around in the community, and also a lot of women are wearing it already. Super unisex, and yeah, it's just super sexy. So check this one out. Next up we have Sospiro Basso, which is actually my scent of the day. And this is just a beast mode fresh fragrance, but it's not your regular fresh fragrance. It's still very mass appealing, but it still smells unique at the same time. It's an yeah, like easy to the nose entry niche fragrances. If you're just starting to get into niche fragrances, then Basso is perfect. Layton, which I showed you, is perfect. Oblivion, my fragrance, is also perfect as a starting niche fragrance collector. This is made by Christian Provenzano, who is a master perfumer. I'm not sure when I launched this video, but I'm going to Milan and I'm going to meet him. And he works with Sospiro, he worked with several brands, and he has his own brand. So I'm getting a new Sospiro in soon, Maraschino, and I'm getting Massimo from Christian Provenzano himself in, and I will tell you more about that soon. But his work, everything he touches, it's just magic. All amazing performance. He has really strong fragrances, and this is a very like citrusy booty fragrance, but in a different way. It's not your regular citrusy booty fragrance. It's not like Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage or those kinds of vibes. It's more like Terre d'Hermès, but way more refined with way more depth. It has grapefruit combined with labdanum, adds some floral aspects. It has some vetiver. It's a bit earthy. It has oak moss. It has like the woody notes combined with some peppers. So it's fresh spicy and warm spicy at the same time. Super versatile, super strong, perfect for any occasion, and a massive compliment getter. Ladies just love this. Like, this works in every occasion, date nights, whatever you want to do, to the office, casual. You can wear this all year round. It's perfect for spring and summer, but it's strong enough for fall and winter and any occasion. Massive compliment getter, I would say. Sample it first, but check it out. It's pretty expensive, but it's also very strong. So a 100 ml bottle will last you a long time. Next up, we have Valentino Uomo Intense. This is one of the most sexy designer fragrances on the market. It is very heavy on the vanilla, combined with iris, which makes it powdery, lipsticky, which is a very sexy note combination. It also has leather, but the leather is super smooth blended in it. And it has tonka bean combined with the vanilla. It has some slight freshness of mandarin, a clary sage. It's a very simple but a very elegant, sophisticated blend. This is perfect for date nights, for professional settings. I would say best suited for fall and winter, early spring, or maybe summer evenings when it's not too warm. You can wear this on a date. This is a massive compliment getter. This is very alluring. This, yeah, is catnip for women. Women love this for some weird reason. Also, like Dior Homme Parfum, Guerlain L'Homme Ideal has also leather, but Dior Homme Parfum is very similar to this. Maybe it's even more similar to Dior Homme Intense. So if you love fragrances like that, this is also one of the most highest rated designer fragrances on Fragrantica. This is a 2018 batch. You also have the newer 2021 version, which is almost the same. So that's also amazing. So I would say Valentino Uomo, one of the most sexy designer fragrances you can get. Uomo Intense. Check this one out. Last but not least, we have City Rhythm. Rhythm. This is a 50% extrait. It's very strong. It is very versatile. This is one of the best versatile fragrances on the market. You can wear this in any situation, all year round. Amazing performance, and it's just very sexy. I would say if you compare it to Versace Dylan Blue and YSL YADP, it's sort of in the middle of that, but then a lot stronger. It smells a lot better and more refined, but it's super mass appealing. It's very fresh and sweet, mostly sweet actually. It's ambery and musky. It has some like fresh spiciness to it. And the ambroxan here, this like the ambroxan just works. It just pushes it off. It projects, it keeps projecting. Like after a few hours, sometimes you don't detect your own fragrance because you can get nose blind. This just keeps going. You get that peekaboo feeling, And that's amazing. Massive compliment getter. And the ladies really love fresh and sweet fragrances, and especially with ambroxan, that just works. So it's very affordable. It's a 50 ml extrait, so 50% extrait, very strong, for $100. And it's an indie niche house. City Rhythm is my favorite indie niche house. It's a very small house from Texas, and they have about 15 fragrances on the market. There's a new release coming up from Christian Carbonell, Chris Maurice, a master perfumer, known by Nishani Nav, Serge of Alexandria. He's making the brand new City Rhythm, Barcelona. So they make cities, like I have Miami here, for example. This is the flanker, Miami Tropical Confessions. Also amazing. City Rhythm is amazing. You need to check it out. You can buy samples on the website. You can use the code Gratitude for 10% off, or Jarino 7 for 7% off. I think Gratitude is still working. It's no affiliate or something, but amazing house. Check it out, buy samples, and thank me later. City Rhythm. Thanks again for watching. It would be really helpful if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. Do you know these fragrances? Have you smelled them? Have you tried them? Or have you tried them after the video? Maybe you own one of them or you bought samples. Let me know, give me feedback, and I will reply on every comment. What is your scent of the day? My scent of the day is Sospiro Basso that I just showed you. And I post my scent of the day every day on YouTube. I post 2 shorts a day on YouTube, and also post 2 Instagram reels a day on Instagram, 5 to 7 stories a day on Instagram. You can guess my scent of the day before I post it. I post videos on TikTok every day. So you can check me out every day on every platform. And next week I will be back with another full video. Thanks again for watching. You may overspray. Namaste.